Are you ready to be great? Stop letting self-doubt, insecurity, and fear prevent you from building your business. This morning, wake up to success. Here's John Preston.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on Wake Up to Success. This morning, we're going to continue our discussion about New Year's resolutions and what you can do to help them stick. We always set them and they very seldom accomplish any real change. This year's going to be different though. We've talked about various ways to help you make those resolutions stick around. So first of all, we talked about how you need to choose a resolution and decide why that resolution is important to you. What is your bigger goal? Because it usually goes far beyond the resolution itself. We talked about how to set SMART goals and SMART resolutions that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time sensitive. Today we're going to take that and we're going to look at the advantage of breaking down those resolutions into smaller and smaller resolutions to make them doable. Now, we've heard the story for years about how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And the theme of that story is very simple. You can accomplish big things by taking very small steps. Same thing applies to resolutions. One of the mistakes we often make is we set our resolutions so big that we just can't achieve them. They become overwhelming. So today I'm going to borrow from 3 different books on habits because ultimately that's what a resolution is. It's an attempt to create a new habit. The 3 books are 3 powerhouses. The Power of Habits by Charles Duhigg, Tiny Habits by B.J. Fogg, and Atomic Habits by James Clear. Now, I'm going to pull some elements from all of these, but ultimately what we want to do is take a look at our resolution and break it down into smaller and smaller resolutions that we're then going to stack on top of each other over a period of time. So instead of trying to accomplish all the change we want to accomplish on January 1st, we spread those changes out over several months, because that's how we can make change, by developing a series of smaller habits and stacking them on top of each other. Now, what do I mean by stacking? I mean accomplishing one habit and getting good at that, and then adding another habit on top of that one. Now, the other thing you want to do is you want to start by stacking all your habits on top of something you're already doing. So let's imagine that your habit is to get in, or your resolution is to get in shape. You vow that 2022 is the year you're going to get in shape. One way of doing it that we traditionally have done over the years is to basically say, I'm going to hit the gym. I'm going to get to the gym every day. Well, guess what? That can become very daunting. And that's why after a couple weeks, we abandon and we start going 3 days a week and then 1 day a week. And before you know it, we're paying that monthly fee to the gym and never showing up. Well, let's break that a step further. Let's identify something you do on a normal basis. Maybe every day you get up first thing and you drink a glass of water. Okay, so that is a habit you already have. So let's start small. Let's say from there, we're going to do 10 push-ups every morning. So your stack becomes, when I drink the glass of water, I'm going to do 10 push-ups. And so you make it a point every day, 10 push-ups when you drink the glass of water. And for the first few weeks, that's all you do. And 21 days later, which 21 is generally considered the amount of time it takes to build a habit, you're in such a routine that you get up in the morning, you drink your glass of water, you do 10 push-ups. You don't even think about it anymore. And then suddenly, now you're ready to take the next step. You're ready to stack another habit on top of there. So maybe this time it's 7 squats. So I'm going to do 10 push-ups and then 7 squats. So every day, drink your water, do your 10 push-ups, do your 7 squats. And you do that for at least 3 weeks. And then maybe then you add some setups in. Stack another habit on top of there. So now you drink your water, you do your push-ups, you do your squats, you do your setups. You do that for a period of time. And what you're doing without realizing it is you're getting in better shape. You're adding that routine and you're building that stack of habits into a system that is going to result in you getting in better shape. which was your ultimate goal all along? Or do you get in shape as fast as you would if you went to the gym every single day? Of course not. But the ultimate goal is not to get in shape fast. It's just to get in shape. And this same sort of process can be put in place regardless of your resolution. And it significantly increases the chances that you will make the changes you want to make to get the results you want to have to change your life. So stack those habits instead of trying to do everything at once, and you'll see higher levels of success.